I've come to believe that God reaches people through people. From a salesperson to a person campaigning for a candidate, it's the one-on-one that reaches people. And I want to talk to you about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. Have you ever wondered if there was one thing that you can say that would make someone a believer, that they would instantly become a believer? I used to listen to great salesmen to see if I could pick up on anything that they were saying in a statement or a word that was closing the sale for them. You know, it's like I'm trying to figure out the secret knock or the secret handshake, but there was no statement or word that would trigger a quick response or a positive response. So, what do we tell others then about Christ? Well, we proclaim the good news, the simple gospel message, like John 3:16. God so loved you so much that he sent his only son, and then that if you would only believe in him, you will not perish but have everlasting life. The Bible also tells us that God has planted eternity in the human heart. In Ecclesiastes 3:11 tells us he has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. So God has planted eternity in our heart, so everybody has an awareness that there is something more when we die. I recently heard an interview with Al Pacino, and he said he was having a procedure done where he had stopped breathing and his heart had stopped. So in his words, he was dead. He said, so I died, I was dead. And he said that they said, well, what happened at that time? He said, I saw nothing. I just saw darkness. So he just believes that there is no afterlife, that when you die, you simply fade to black, just like in the movies, just fade to black at the end. And I hope and pray that he'll reconsider that. See, Al's heart may have stopped, his breathing may have stopped, but his spirit hadn't left his body yet. And how do I know that? How can I say it? I can say it because he was aware of where he was at still. He realized that he was lying there in darkness. If the doctors hadn't revived him and brought him his physical life back, I can guarantee you that the Bible tells us that he would have seen a lot more of what eternity was going to look like for him. You see, in his life and others who believe like that, there will come a moment of decision in their lives that they're going to have to make. Unfortunately, every time they put that decision off or they turn their back on it, their hearts will get a little harder. But I truly believe that these people don't want to be in darkness, but they want to know the way out, and they just don't know. But the good news is that you and I know the way out, and it's through Jesus Christ. And when we tell people about him, their life is affected because we're planting the seed of faith and salvation. Remember, God reaches people through people just like you and me. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.